To add or duplicate lessons, go to the administration menu at the top and select Manage Lessons. Select the area from the pull-down menu in the top left corner for which you'd like to add lessons. If you are just beginning, a newly created area will appear blank. I've already started this process, so I will add lessons to this pre-existing area. Regardless of where you are in the process, click the Add Lesson button in the lower right corner. An orange highlighted row is added at the very end of your active lessons and will be assigned the next active sequence number noted in the column here. Therefore, it will save you a lot of time if you add lessons in the correct sequence. This will also help when determining which lessons to present on the Record Progress screen at a later time. For now, enter the lesson information. If necessary, change the level in the first column with the drop-down menu. This is correct. And click once in each field to begin typing. The last column to the right is a pacing column, where you can define an average amount of time this lesson might take to present. This is used as a time management tool to schedule lessons in a day, but is not a required field. When you have all the data input as you like and is accurate, click Save in the lower right corner. If you are adding a lesson that does not go at the end of this sequence, please learn about resequencing lessons in a different video. But before you add lessons in this process, please let me explain how the Duplicate Lesson button can aid. The Duplicate Lesson button allows an exact copy to be inserted right below the row where you selected to duplicate. For example, if I scroll up to an area I know I'd like to duplicate a lesson, I select it here, and now I hit the Duplicate Lesson button in the lower right corner. I can see I now have an exact copy of that lesson with the added sequence number. Because there's a lot of overlapping language, I only need to change one field to make this a new lesson. When finished, click Save. This is often a time-saving technique if you already have a long list of lessons. You can utilize overlapping language when appropriate so that you do not need to type in every field from scratch. The Duplicate Lesson button also places the duplicated lesson immediately after the selected lesson in sequence. This is different than the Add Lesson button, which places a new lesson at the end of all lessons. Therefore, resequencing is less of a task. Feel free to use both of these features to expedite the process of adding lessons until you have them just like you like them.